Hi, I'm Lee Iridium. Hope you're doing all right today. It's reaction time. So, Rust and Rage. Now, these guys are signed to Frontiers and they've also just announced their debut album. It's coming out on March the 11th. It's called One for the Road. Did react to another one of these guys' songs. Loved it. This is the second one called Prisoner. So, these guys are from Finland. They're four guys. It says here they live for a similar cause, rock and roll, of course. So while individually practicing a lifestyle of hard rocking and playing their hearts out around a small town, didn't take long for Vince, Johnny, Jezzy and Eddie to meet and realise they had a shared musical vision. It says their influences are from the 80s, such as Guns N' Roses, Judas Priest, Motley Crue, Dokken and the like. Rather than merely be the sum of their influences though, Rust and Rage concentrates their songwriting on being separate from them while still maintaining those awesome hard rock riffs and high-pitched vocal screams. Who could ask for more, eh? So, I love the way they use those simple first names. That's good for me. So you got Vince, like I said, he's on the vocals, Johnny on the guitar, Eddie on the bass and Jezzy on the drums. It couldn't be simpler. Anyway, reaction time. Rust and Rage and Prisoner. Here we go. Give it a quick stop there. Always do halfway through, as you guys know. Man, it's a great song. It's like beefed up AOR, if you like. It's got that AOR tendencies, but the guitar's beefed up a little bit more. It's really working alongside well, actually, with the keys throughout this song. I love it. I really love it. And I was smiling to myself because of the first couple of lines on this song. Straight away, I thought, well, what does that sound like? You know, and it happens. Bands stumble across melodies or guitar riffs or whatever it is that sound a little bit like other songs or bands. Is There Anybody There by the Scorpions. Obviously, the Scorpions song is more sort of reggae rock sort of thing. If you actually listen to that, if any of you guys don't know, off the Love Drive album, fantastic song. This is like an up-tempo song with that sort of same vocal line over the top. but it was hitting me straight away. I thought, that reminds me of something. That's why I was smiling. But man, I really like it. This band are great, actually. They sort of give you, I always look for something that's a little bit different. And I think they are crossing that, where they're a little bit different. Okay, they do sound like similar to other bands on parts of this. But I think they're giving you a little bit more, a little bit of a rougher edge than, like I said, those AOR bands. Driving the guitar home. Their image is pretty cool as well. They look like they came out of the 80s, don't they? Not the glam period, or a little bit harder edge, more like they said their influences there, like Guns N' Roses, like they said. It's sort of, they've got that image, which is pretty cool. I love it. What is there not to like about this? It's really catchy. I actually love those verses, and I know it reminds me of Is There Anybody There, though, the Scorpions, but that's such a catchy vocal line. It just pulled me in immediately. But it's a great song in general. Another brilliant band. What is it with this? Is there too many? I don't know. It's hard to stand out in it, but they're doing a pretty good job, I must admit. I think this is one of the better sort of newer bands I've heard of for Frontiers, for sure. Absolutely brilliant. Love it so far. Brilliant guitar work going on in that. You know, you saw him. I love it when the camera zooms in on the guitar and they do something a little bit fiddly, which you saw in that earlier on. Let's listen to the solo, if there is going to be one. Here we go. I love his voice when he stretches. It's almost like he has a rougher sound to it. So when he's like in the lower range, he's almost like a lot of the Scandinavian singers, that sort of smooth vocal, which is great. But then it sort of turns into something else when he stretches. Almost like I'm not saying he's like Sebastian Bach, but he's sort of got that sometimes, that aggression when he reaches. I love his vocal, absolutely fantastic. But let's talk about that solo. That was just fucking fantastic. I love the way the beginning part followed the melody line on the vocal, the Scorpions one I keep sort of going back to. I love the way it sort of led off onto that, but doing little bits on the side sort of after it. And then it went into that real sort of trickery on the guitar. I love the way the camera zoomed in on the video to show you what he was doing. Even though I couldn't do it, it just looked amazing and sounded absolutely fantastic. The solo blew my mind, absolutely fantastic. The song was great. Rust and Rage, Prisoner. What do you reckon on this one? Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to get it? Let me know below, and I'll see you next time.